Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Kloponis. Pornography is a major problem in our culture. However, to be able to discuss it, we first need to define it. This can be difficult since its definition can be different for everyone. Debates over the definition of pornography go back decades. Former Supreme Court Justice Potter Stewart once asked to define hardcore pornography. He responded that he couldn't actually define it, but he knew it when he saw it. Many people would agree that defining pornography is difficult, but they do know it when they see it. While there are many definitions of pornography, here are two working definitions: my clinical definition of pornography and the definition presented by the Catechism of the Catholic Church. Both definitions complement each other. My clinical definition is this: pornography is any image that leads a person to use another person for his or her own sexual pleasure. It is devoid of love, intimacy, and relationship or responsibility. It can also be highly addictive. The key word in this definition is use. Because of this, an image can be pornographic and show no nudity at all. What matters is that the individual is using that person in the image for his or her own sexual pleasure. This is what lust is. In addition, because women are more relationally oriented, for them pornography doesn't only consist of visual images. For them, pornography can also come in the form of erotic stories, romance novels, chat rooms, social media, and sexting. According to the Catechism of the Catholic Church, pornography consists of removing real or simulated sexual acts from the intimacy of the partners in order to display them deliberately to third parties. It offends against chastity because it perverts the conjugal act, the intimate giving of spouses to each other. It does grave injury to the dignity of its participants, since each one becomes an object of base pleasure and illicit profit for others. It immerses all who are involved in the illusion of a fantasy world. It is a grave offense. Civil authorities should prevent the production and distribution of pornographic materials. This definition focuses more on the damage caused by pornography for both the consumer and the producers. Pornography has taken sex from a holy expression of love between a husband and wife, which is open to new life, and reduces it to nothing more than a recreational activity where people are selfishly used. In both definitions, we can see how pornography leads people to use others. When a woman views pornography, she is not thinking about the people she is looking at are real people with thoughts and feelings. She's not thinking that they are somebody's children, or about the terrible circumstances that may have led them into a career in pornography. All she knows is that they are there for her pleasure and she is going to use them. She is only thinking of herself. Thus, instead of loving them, she is simply using them. There is an extreme selfishness in this. In addition, she's not thinking about how addictive pornography can be to women and that she could become enslaved to it. So let's recap with a short quiz. 1. True or false? Pornography is all about selfishly using people. Answer: true. When viewing pornography, we are selfishly using the people in the image for sexual pleasure. We are not viewing them as real people. 2. True or false? Pornography only consists of images of unclothed people. False. Even images of clothed people can become pornographic if we are simply lusting after them. 3. True or false? The people in pornography demonstrate God's plan for sexuality. False. God's plan for sexuality is that it be a beautiful expression of self-giving between a man and a woman that unifies them physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and is open to new life. This unites them to God in His plan for humanity. In my next talk, I will discuss how pornography is physically addictive. I hope you'll tune in.